Guys, it's Megan James, and you are now tuned into the Hollywood Group Chat podcast, period. And today we have Sierra Glamshop as our guest.
Hi.
Hey, girl. I like
Hey,
to start
girl.
off all my guests with a little bit of a game to like warm up a little bit.
Okay.
So this game is called This or That.
Okay.
So we know you a fashion girl, so we're going to
Yay.
start off with Balenciaga or Gucci.
Balenciaga for sure.
Steak or shrimp.
Steak.
Ground beef or ground turkey.
Ooh, ground turkey.
Sprite or 7-Up.
Sprite.
Brown liquor or white liquor.
Right.
Onyx or Magic City.
Magic City.
Why Magic City?
Because I'm a real Atlanta girl. I gotta be original with it.
Okay, Strokers or Magic City.
Oh, strokers.
Oh.
It's a tie. It's a tie. It's a tie. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So most people know you from Love and Hip Hop, but I honestly know you from being an entrepreneur. Like, that's why I follow you. You really motivate me to go hard with my businesses. I see you always
thank
promoting your
you.
is it Ghetto Girl Eats?
Yep. Ghetto Girl Eats.
Yes.
Microblading the Sierra Way.
So I want to know like what motivated you to start those businesses, and how long did it take you to hit the $1 million mark?
Honestly, what motivated me is having my daughter. Being a teen mom, I had my daughter when I was 15 years old. And I really came from, like, a bad area in Atlanta. And I was always told, like, okay, you're going to be another statistic. So I wanted to change that. What you see, I mean, so-and-so. So what you think the girl's doing?
The same shit?
You seen Sierra Man? You seen Megan Man? Like, no.
Right. Don't do that. Okay.
Lash extensions. I have a whole team that do that. So this is our 6th year on tour doing that. The Formula Tour, March the 18th, that will be my first kickoff date. That's something that I'm doing with my fiance, husband. And we got it's going to be so big. It's going to be like a concert. Like,
Okay.
I'm really excited about that. So, like, y'all got to get ready for that. March the 18th. It's spiritual faith. It's showing you how to just really the behind the business. It's not just about taking cute pictures on Instagram. You really got to have a relationship with God. You really got to pray. You really got to be focused. You know, it's a lot of different things. So that's what the Formula Tour going to talk about, and it's going to be so big.
Are you having like panelists? So how has reality TV affected your career? Because I have tried to do other things outside of reality TV. Like at one point, because I have a college degree, at one point I tried to be a teacher. I got fired after the kids found my Instagram child. So how has reality TV affected your career and your lifestyle?
I feel like it really didn't affect it, because I feel like with me, I left him. I don't want him. I be trying to kumbaya and be cool with. Make sure we were good. She did that, and I feel like I carried that with me. And after I had my daughter, she was like mad that I had my daughter so young, as a normal parent would be. But her reactions was she put me out. And I feel like when she put me out, I became homeless. I always tell people, me and my mama, like, that's my best friend. But I tell people, like, she put me out into the jungle, but I came back a lion, for real. So I feel like that's the best thing that happened to me, having my daughter and actually being homeless and able to, you know, experience that other side of the world. Because just from coming from, like, the hood and being in a rough neighborhood, that just added that more aggression to me, to my hustle and my turn up. So that is what inspired me, my daughter and my background.
I love that.
Thank you. It was good. It was great. It was good. I got it with my previous husband. I be saying husband, but fiance. People got to understand that we are so different, coming from different ways of living, a different walk of life. So it's just okay to just be two people coming together. You may fall in love first before you even get to know the person.
Right.
So I feel like me and my husband and my fiance, that you can control. It's all about what you put out and how you redirect it. I knew I was going on TV, right? I had a salon since I was 16, and then I got on TV when I was like 26. I didn't go on TV to just be on TV. Like, I ain't get, like, that was cool. Being on TV was cool, but I wanted money. You know what I'm saying? So I went on there and I was like, I came up with a whole business. I did microblading the Sierra Way, and I came on there like, okay, this is my vision. This is my goal. I'm going to turn these followers and these ratings
some dollars
into some money. And then that's what I did, so it worked for me. So I actually, reality TV is like, for one, I could say it was a blessing because it allowed me to tell my testimony, because there's so many young girls that I was able to speak and say my testimony and they could get healed from it, and, you know, I was able to help them. And then secondly, every time my face go on that TV, I don't care. Like, I don't entertain none of the bull crap. Go buy something. You know what I'm saying? Go buy something and do it. teeth and breath. Like, I'm really big on that flossing and stuff like that. I just feel like that's a thing. Like, you have to do that. It's like, it'll mess up your social life. It'll mess up your life if you don't do that. And I just be like, it's
If you don't floss, your life is fucked up.
fucked up. And it's like old food that's spoiling inside of the refrigerator. So then you want to come talk to me.
How do you feel about your so-called friends?
With guys in the
Guys, girls, friendships, relationships.
anybody's teeth.
Teeth? Mm-hmm. Even if I'm just your homegirl and I have bad teeth, it's out?
It's out. That's one thing I just can't deal with. Mm-hmm. Like, I have tried, but I just cannot.
Like, what was, if you don't mind me asking, what was the breaking point that drove you to therapy? You was like, okay, we doing therapy or this not gonna work?
It wasn't even us getting into it. I just feel like therapy is just healthy. Like, you got people. It was great. It was good.
I got it with my previous TV only. So make sure you get into that and follow me on all social media platforms.
What was, if you don't mind me asking, what was the breaking point that drove you to therapy? You was like, okay, we doing therapy or this not gonna work?
It wasn't even us getting into it. I just feel like therapy is just healthy. Like, you've
been engaged. No, like, for instance, like, say you and a homegirl fell out or you and a nigga stopped talking. And then some time go by, 3 months, 4 months, and they come back and be like, hey, friend, like, let's make up. Like, are you one of those that, are you forgiving? Or are you like, once I cut you off, it's over with?
It depends on what they did. I am that friend, too. I'm not like a needy friend. People got to understand that we are so different, coming from different ways of living, a different walk of life. So it's just okay to just be two people coming together. You may fall in love first before you even get to know the person.
Right.
So I feel like me and my husband and my fiance now, we just did it just so that we could just have it, because it's just healthy to have.
Right.
$4,000 is not going to be enough.
I agreed, and that was coming from me in the comments.
Yeah.
Because my rent in LA is almost $4,000.
Yeah.
And that's just rent. So imagine me with rent and 2 kids. I was like, that's not. I know that you and Bambi are really close.
Yeah. Call my real friend. You know what I'm saying? So I'm real protective when it come to her. I'm real protective when it comes to their family. So it's like, it's a lot that they going through, just like any other relationship or any other something back in the day. Would be getting me like with Instagram and stuff like that. It's like, it'd be a whole bunch of people judging. And because I know for me it did. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I used to know how to survive with this amount. Now it's like a whole nother type because you hit another tax bracket. So I feel like the lifestyle that they created both together, because Erica is my friend and I love her so much, and Safari cool too, I fuck with him too, but I feel like after you create a different lifestyle for you and your family and your kids, and y'all both do it together.
Guys, y'all heard it first, second, third, and fourth from my girl Sierra Glam Shop. That's a wrap for the Hollywood Group Chat podcast.
I enjoyed